Being a dental hygienist isn't just about cleaning teeth and educating patients on oral health. Yes, those are very important things, but it's even more important to build trust, create comfort, and form meaningful connections. Dental visits can make people feel vulnerable, so it's up to us to create a positive and welcoming experience. When patients feel cared for, respected, and understood, they're more likely to not only appreciate you, but also stick to their oral health routines at home, which is what we want to improve our patients' health. So let's talk about 10 ways to win your patients' hearts while providing excellent care. Hi, my name is Whitney and I'm a registered dental hygienist with a degree in health communication, and finishing up that degree inspired me to make this video. So if you're a dental hygienist, a dental assistant, or a dentist, or any kind of healthcare professional, I hope these 10 things will help you become a more likable clinician. Starting with number 1, make your patients feel at ease. From the moment your patient sits in your chair, focus on creating a calming environment. Start with a friendly introduction and a warm smile. I know it sounds cheesy, but research shows that this simple gesture is enough to dissolve tension. Use small talk as a distraction to ease any nerves. Ask about their weekend, family, or hobbies to shift their focus from dental anxiety to something enjoyable. I always ask, doing anything fun after this today? Just a few sentences, not talking about teeth or health. You can also offer a blanket or a pillow or a pair of sunglasses to help with the bright light to provide added comfort. Remember, small touches make a big impact. Pro tip, with patients with severe anxiety, consider explaining what you're about to do step by step. Understanding what's happening can often ease their fears of the unknown. This works for most people with anxiety. However, some actually prefer to be in their own world listening to music with their headphones. They don't want to know what's coming next. They don't want to know what you're doing. So just ask. Communication is key. Ask what they think will help them and work together to accommodate their needs. Number 2, listen to listen, not to respond. One of the most valuable skills a dental professional or any medical professional can have is active listening. When patients share their concerns or ask questions, listen carefully without rushing to give advice. Sometimes we miss what they are actually asking because we are preparing our answer, right? For example, if someone mentions they're worried about their teeth staining despite brushing regularly, first acknowledge their feelings and show empathy. Something like, I can see why that would be frustrating. Let's look into why this might be happening. This will help demonstrate that you're taking them seriously, which builds trust, which is key to a strong patient-provider relationship. Number 3, never shame or make them feel dumb. Obviously, we never intend to make someone feel dumb. I only bring this up because as a patient myself at the doctor's office, I've definitely been made to feel dumb, and I do not like that. That's so rude. I'm sure they didn't intend to ever make me feel silly, but it was regarding my allergy shots, and I had questions, and I felt embarrassed to ask because they acted like I was dumb, you know? So that makes me really work to never make one of my patients feel like I felt. Dental health can be an embarrassing topic for some, kind of like how I felt with my allergies, especially if they've gone a long time without care. Comments like, you should have come in sooner, or you're not flossing, are you, can make patients feel judged. Even well-intended jokes can sometimes hurt. So instead, approach every situation with compassion. Say something like, I'm glad you're here now. Let's focus on making progress moving forward. This lets them know you're a judgment-free ally in their oral health journey. Always keep in mind, you're there to help, not to criticize. Again, I know we all know this, but sometimes I think the days are busy and we start forgetting about how stressful and nervous some people are. So always keep this one in the back of your mind. It's always a good refresher. Number 4, the golden rule. Treat others how you want to be treated. Think about how you want to be treated if you were in their position. You'd likely appreciate kindness, patience, and clear communication. The same applies to your patients. Consider a patient who's nervous about getting an SRP, a deep cleaning. Instead of rushing through explanations like, you need this, you need that, you might say, I know this sounds intimidating, it's a lot, but I'll take it one step at a time and let you know what I'm doing and what you'll need to do at home so you're comfortable. Putting yourself in their shoes ensures you consistently act with empathy and understanding. This, of course, goes for everything in life. Number 5, build confidence through communication. Patients value a hygienist who is knowledgeable and confident. This doesn't mean you need to be the smartest one in the room. No. You don't want to be overwhelming them with technical jargon. I'm just saying it's good to be prepared to answer their questions in a way they can easily understand. For example, if a patient asks, what is plaque exactly? Avoid a textbook answer. Don't be naming all all the different bacteria names and histology of the tooth and complicate everything. Instead, confidently say, plaque is a sticky layer of bacteria that can lead to cavities and gum disease if not removed by brushing and flossing daily. Simple, clear, and to the point. When patients trust your expertise, they feel more comfortable taking your advice. Number 6, ask questions and stay curious. Patients want to feel like they're part of the conversation, not just recipients of a lecture. I feel this happens a lot when the dentist comes in the room and starts just telling the hygienist or the assistant all the restorations and dental work that the patient needs. They're talking to the other professional in the room, not the patient. It can sound overwhelming sometimes. So beforehand, be sure to try and ask thoughtful, open-ended questions that invite them to share their concerns, which opens the door for a meaningful dialogue. Some examples. How has your oral care routine been going lately? Have you noticed anything new or different with your teeth or gums? What's the most challenging part of flossing for you? These questions show that you genuinely care about their input and want to tailor your advice to their needs. You don't want to just tell them everything that's wrong with their mouth. Number 7, offer encouragement and positive reinforcement. Everyone likes to feel acknowledged, and dental patients are no different. Celebrate their efforts, even if they're small. If a patient tells you they started flossing once a week instead of not at all, acknowledge their progress. Say something like, that's a great start, every little bit helps. Baby steps turn into huge achievements, you know. Positive reinforcement motivates patients to stick with good habits and shows them that their efforts don't go unnoticed. Number 8, stay personable and professional. While professionalism is essential, showing a little personality makes you relatable. Share lighthearted stories, keep the atmosphere relaxed, and show genuine interest in your patients' lives. A patient who feels a personal connection with you is more likely to look forward to their visits in most cases, right? You can read the room when someone does not want to talk and just wants to be in and out. Still always be polite and nice, but maybe keep the personal stories to a minimum when you're feeling their vibe is not to chit chat, right? Overall, maintain professionalism by respecting boundaries and avoiding oversharing. Finding this balance takes practice, but can make all the difference in patient relationships. I tend to overshare. I'm either on or off with oversharing. I am too personable sometimes, so I always try to work on this one to keep it as professional as possible. There's a fine line and it's a judgment call, right? Number 9, go the extra mile. Sometimes it's the unexpected gestures that leave the biggest impression. Remembering a patient's name, following up on a previous conversation, or simply saying, it's great to see you again, makes them feel valued. Patients might forget how you cleaned their teeth, but they'll always remember how you made them feel. Strive to make every interaction a positive experience. And lastly, number 10, never stop learning. The best dental hygienists are always looking for ways to grow. Whether it's learning new techniques, improving communication skills, or attending continuing education courses, conferences, trade shows, and bringing what you learned back to your operatory, staying up to date benefits you and your patients. When they see your commitment to excellence, they'll feel confident in your care. So in all, with creating a positive, empathetic, and respectful environment, you can transform a routine dental visit into a pleasant experience your patients won't dread. After all, dentistry isn't just about oral health, it's about making a lasting impact on someone's overall well-being. And I hope this video helped you. If you want to learn more ways to empower your patients by improving OHI, their home care routines, visit bettermouth.com. They have an app with a toothbrushing timer with streaks, like if you flossed so many days in a row, you get a streak. It's gamified and it really helps motivate patients to hold themselves accountable and stay consistent with their home care routines. And it's free. It's a free app, of course. So I love recommending it to my patients and I'm sure you will too. So I'll link bettermouth.com below, as well as my free RDH video checklist in case you aren't a hygienist yet and you're looking into more information to become one. I got you. My free RDH video checklist and or Bettermouth, whatever you need, check it out below. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and turn on your notifications and follow me on Instagram at Teeth Talk Girl. Peace, love, and teeth.